we've got Shopify Rebellion Gold and Carmine Core taking the stage. Carmine Core, they definitely made a splash on the GCC stage previously, but can the blue wall put a stopper to the unstoppable force that is SRG, the defending Game Changers champions?
I don't know what to expect. I don't know if you're going to be able to play that same aggressive playstyle against a team that is so protocol heavy like Shopify. But I mean, if you're able to do it here, you do have a solid chance of taking this all the way to the final.
This is where we need to see the layers coming in from KC. We know what you can do with that aggression. We know what you can do from the defense. You know what to expect also from the side of Shopify Rebellion. They will have an answer to that. They will be expecting that.
Before we get into our map veto, did you hear that, by the way? Those were boos for SRG. There was a big woo as Shopify Rebellion walked out. Oh, that is so scary.
I do not think that for Shopify Rebellion is going to be a problem having the blue wall not cheering for them, because as we were hearing from Donut, they know that they're here always to prove something.
So we're getting good information and somewhat denying that there's pressure there. They can now maybe reattune their focus towards this B side. Because Shopify Rebellion are here.
What a shot.
Mel with a great start. That's the site now ready. Yes, GX is close, but handled. Oh man, all those cries suddenly getting a little bit quieter. 5v3, and the plant gets to go down.
Oh,
down. How can do that?
Just a little bit of misdirected mid from Dodonut, and you saw that it drew 3 defenders from KC all towards mid, but it was just a ruse. Shopify, they were already regrouping towards that B main, and now Safa, she's just got to be sat here wondering, I mean, how many exits can I get? Let's just collect some orbs, maybe collect some money, but Timmy the Turret position has been revealed.
Yeah, this is going to be pretty tricky. Could actually get the kill on Dodonut there. Who was happily on the hunt, wanted to min-max her potential and a couple of kills. So yeah, starting to build towards that ult. That's something in their mind. But as a start, Shopify set the tone, right? This would be a very clean round, I imagine, if all goes right. Only classics.
That crowd.
Something, isn't it? But Dodonut still landing shots. And I think when we first saw her, when you're rolling your mind back to that first series, up against MIBR, kind of a bit more of a role player, kind of filling that void really well on the waylay. Doesn't have to be the headliner, kind of seeing the likes of Neuer, Sarah pick up that slack between, but this is already a very explosive beginning. Uh-oh. Nice, but well traded. Not letting this get too threatening.
Listen, Lauren, these anti-ecos always get my heart going, but well handled for surely. And Dodonut, she's low, but she's going to be okay with it. Now I expect SRG.
It looks like Alexis is already creeping up middle as well, looking to box them in potentially.
She wants her own orbs.
It might be a give it up. Yeah, fair play. Probably the right shout.
Last player standing.
And yeah, gonna opt to just dip away from this clean stuff from Shopify, making it through with minimal threat. Yes, there was a kill on the site, but quick trade, not letting that spiral out of control. A great deal of mid, there's that knife, and actually pretty good. Gonna keep Dodonut present on this, but no further pressure. It's Neuer slipping up deeper, and a barrel shown, and of course she's gonna find it. That got a little sketchy. Glance does get the kill, but by now it's already leaning over towards that B-side take.
Very similarly to the pistol, it's just a ruse. They're drawing out all the defenders to be distracted towards mid, but look at the space that Dodonut's able to get. Mel falling on the back lines. That's going to make this post plan a lot more difficult, but they should be able to get the spike down here.
Yeah, again, it is just a bonus, right? So you have to recorrect mentality, but a decent amount of weapons remaining that could be an issue. Looking for light shields, almost none to be found. That's fine. That's good, actually. Keeps that Outlaw from being able to run havoc. Eyes on Sarah, though. This Bulldog being played in from the attention on site, but doesn't quite get the shot. Swung on, glances there, and KC. Building back in with 4 alive. Dodonut can do nothing. KC for standing and burst on the board, giving that crowd a reason to chant.
2 orb coming through from the Viper on Neuer's side, completely blocking off that line.
I don't want to say trap, but that look of, okay, we'll go everywhere else on the kind of first couple of rounds, but once we get into the buys, it's going to be that A spam over and over again. But deep positioning, and actually it was well read to an extent, but Casey still draw blood first. Alki is going to find Mel, and that removes a lot of the potential, if anything. So you can see it's that almost full reset, right? Pop of the ult, that's going to be Dodonut looking for information and taking a lot of space towards A. That's only going to be 1 player spotted, but Alkia's position still valuable for 1. It's all now going to be seen. It's this crunch towards A. 1 player back of the site is GX. Potential to do work. gives away position, pop, flash, slips away. This is nice, but can't do better than Dodo Nut, who has been up in lights so far. Such impressive impact, and now into the post plant. This looks solid for Shopify. Dig those final 3 out of here. You still got the turret to get through. The smoke's in play. Owl drone layered in. Could get the tag if needed. So, yeah, I like the idea, but it's not going to work out. Shopify reset incredibly well.
So confident.
Dice comes in, but Noya's happy on this. Sticks around further. No other support in middle behind her either. She's in a real predicament. Flash was fantastic. Clears middle, but it's a sight hit towards B. Donut again. The tip of the spear is sharp today. She is doing serious work for this team. And again, you look at Glance, already having to respect this. Can't really step through towards site by any means.
Yeah, already had to use that recon for some sort of stopping power to try to tee up Safia, but that's just going to delay things in this retake, especially after that peak.
Alexis, normally the unsung hero in this team, right? Feels that hero. She is just going for it. And why not send a message? Drop the bodies. GX, it's time to back away, but I gotta look at this team, right? Because again, Shopify, this rebuild with Dodo Nut, it looks like it's working, and we're seeing all of the stars starting to shine. Dodo Nut on these entries has been great. Noya has been clutching up so often. Those stats were ridiculous leading to this moment. Again, Sarah in this new meta looks exceptional. And I mean, Mel is the brain of the bunch. We don't need to sing her praises. The glazing is unreal. But for Alexis to have a little time in the sun is great to see. Gotta know now. Maybe still a little bit worried that there could be an additional player, but a pop play from GX breaking the ankles of Dodo Nut on the swing there. Now looking for the follow-up. You can see KC piling in. They want a brawl, but it's Alexis again, still standing. Mel dealing with the wave, crashing towards the site. Just one left alive, and Shopify equipped, it feels like every single time.
She's even got to wait out this Q, just going to decay her down. Almost gets the timing, but Alexis able to just secure that one, and how clean Alexis is making that kill look.
You got 3 impactful.
They're trying to fake this mid control. Oh, but that's a huge pick off of Noya. Now KC know that it was just a ruse.
Yeah, these 4-1s starting to become a little bit, I guess, readable at this point. Alkia not being afraid to let a couple of those bullets fly. Covering it. Posturing up, but 4 players now here. They've got ults to play with if they want this, but Dodo Nut finding GX super early. I think that, I don't know if that was just blind or above the site. Alexis! Quick on her feet. Dodo Nut's still waiting for someone to pull through on Heaven. Aldro there, flash comes in. Finding 2 though! How did Sarah fall at the same time? Alexis tries to be called upon, but it's all on Mel. A 1v2 needed. Safia not even gonna let that start. The 3 players remaining for KC, proving they got a fire in them now.
That low buy right after that pause, the ride or die coming through for the defense.
You know what they're up to. I'm seeing an operator out for Dodo Nut as well, and GX trying to do the same thing.
Again?
I mean, that was ambitious to go back for seconds, and it's not just one this time on the other side.
Definitely expecting some sort of re-aggress, and you're seeing it here from Ansulia, but what a shot from Dodo Nut.
I mean, that's huge. Yeah, that's a problem. Because look where the other 3 players for KC are, even with this buy, even with the ults.
Thorough as ever.
And you can just leave Alexis in these sort of deeper positions, get what you can, do some damage, control the map. There it is, but cleared. Safia going to give them a shot forward, but how far do they even hunt on this? That operator is such a prized possession.
Absolutely. That's a little early from Alexis, giving KC a little bit of a second thought about whether they want to re-go for this, but that Viper's Pit sound cue is really, yeah, that's going to solidify things. And
just to talk it through, get that mindset right, get locked in on this, find a solution. Now, and with Noya's position, this gets a little bit harder. They've got that 3-man play towards middle though to try and crunch this, but Alexis cracks open the site, and then the follow-up as well. It's like watching dominoes fall into place. Good reads, good calling, and great site approaches. That's the only answer back we've seen so far. And once again, it becomes that poison chalice almost for Alkia with that operator. But you still want to save it. You still want to have it going forward. You're probably going to call the save already. Alkia looked fantastic, right? It was something that was enjoyable to witness, but a totally different beast when you're playing Shopify.
Absolutely, absolutely. And that's definitely one of the reasons why this Jet has kind of gotten out of flavor on this map, right?
Place operator here. Ult gonna come through, that's an issue. She will have to respect this already. Evacuating the site.
Everyone getting off to the site, and Dodo Nut has a clear line, but look at this. The rest of her team weren't able to get in. It doesn't matter though. Dodo Nut on top of the site. The crossfires are already getting created for SRG here.
Yeah, almost given too much respect, given too much room to work. Freedom found. Fear being shown by KC. And a double stack towards heaven. Sarah eviscerates Glance. Oh, it's too easy. Shopify Rebellion locks the hell in. It's Neuer on the operator now. Hell, just give it around. It's just Safia left alive. And maybe can go down swinging. But I doubt the round will go any other way. 8 gonna be carved on the board for Shopify. They are in full control.
I like this aggression coming out for Alkia. She's gonna get in. We saw the pop flash coming through. They know now that nobody is in A main, but look how fast Shopify are. Already into the site. Safia has so much on her plate.
Yeah, and no one can really help her either. Yeah, it's a quick trade. Nice work actually from Glass playing from the try box. Lovely pick towards Sarah. First time to have their players in the right place from the back of the aggression from Alkia. Good info on that. But Alexis and Neuer
Last player standing.
just down to 1. Clutch potential off the charts, and the first gets claimed, and Alkia makes it there in time. And they get a small bit of a buffer to start playing with.
This is the first time we're seeing them come into her crosshair, though.
Got to be ready. And a little too slow. Just off the money, and now this could be the flood. It's the green light. It's a go signal. But for the second time of asking, she has the answer. Flash, but no swing. You can see the want, the temptation. They dive down, trying to play between the smokes. And this is a great position. Spotted out one with the divide in play. It's all gone chaotic. It's pandemonium. But finally, fights being won out by KC. Mel, Sarah, still alive. And Mel's position finally considered. A quick flick, but no connection. Mel brings us down to a 2v3. A possible scenario, but despite in a dangerous position. And a missed shot. No problem in the end for Alkia. Just about claiming that 4th round back.
And right now, it looks like KC, they want to contest towards this B main. You see that quick regroup coming, but on Celia, she's trying to sell a fake towards A.
But you want to see how these two fared, right? Alexis and Neuer, and they're passing with flying colors. They didn't look phased for a second. And the critical, the vital pistol round falling away for KC. Shopify Rebellion again. Flawless to start with. Christine.
Help your teammates. No trades going in your favor. And then
the time for a test. Quick pop for the util. Man, look at this site. It is Spam City. Alexis going to be overwhelmed here, though. Goes down swing, going to take 1. Neuer! Oh, yeah, line him up, knock him down. Go on, Glance. Ain't going to be. All right, Shopify. 3 left alive.
So for SRG, I mean, I think 3 or 4 members stayed alive. But SRG, they haven't moved. I mean, the perimeter, it is strong.
30 seconds left.
Full utility still here, and Mel, she's still got that. Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, good. Sarah's still here. Dark goes in. Not going to get the info on the cross, but the spam pretty good. Can at least connect a touch. Chip away towards 1. The side looking more vulnerable. A plant now given. Mel still focused. Going to take away Alkia. Backside not safe. Hold on. How are they falling? Shopify! How are you coming back into this? This was not your round. KC had the keys to the castle. That was your chance, and it's just been ripped away. Dodo Nut already on that outlaw. Looking to go farming here. Light shields galore barring Safia. But Mel already with the beginning. GX has gone down. Oh, they're just, immovable at this point. Not getting the fights that KC would want. Glance trying to buy him a little bit of time maybe for this plant, but they're looking for a pick. You're not going to get one, I'm going to be honest. Look at this. 3 players stacked up and Mel immovable. Glance, big shots though. Okay, hold on. Maybe. Bloody hell, Glance. You gave it a damn good go, I'll give you that. 3 plays stacked towards the A side. Dodo Nut going in for the flash and takes the space. Also takes huge pick. Mel away, Safia. There we go. That's much better.
At this point, though, in the round, they should be aware that it's way too free on the A site. We better hold our back lines. And for SRG, they just want to do money damage. Try to get as many kills as they can. Safia is just up for an ace.
Why not?
Go get your ace.
Alexis is out of there, by the way. Alexis is going so far away, you're not going to get it.
I mean, Safia just found those 2 opening kills and made this round easy. So clean shots.
Yep.
It's exactly what you need if you're KC.
W's in chat. There it is. All good.
You saw Kia try to float and dash into that nest window, and a lot of aggression here in this post plant. They're not playing on their side of the wall. They don't want to give this Mel Astra any sort of chance in this retake protocols.
Yeah, I like this. KC trying to stay postured up, trying to stay in control of the site. No opportunity to flood back in easily. Trying to be set into motion by maybe the Al drone, but GX tries to... Wait, it's actually Alkia playing through that CT site smoke. I feel like a little unnecessary at times, and now it starts to crumble. 4 players standing for Shopify and just the 2 on the other side. KC now trying to do what they can. It was a desperate attempt. But desperation is not the answer here. Shopify making it through this map like it was nothing in the end. A little close on this, but the defuse is there. Calm under pressure in the end. 13-5. Shopify make it out of KC's map looking unscathed. All those boos, all that cheering made no difference. We'll be back after this.